Hello there guys, this is the Pressure Prince winner of Attila tournament match. It's going to be again Cup of Nations 2015 group stage. Once again, it is actually the first group, was it? Yeah, the first group match between Attila of Agony as the Saxons, Olkimos of USSR playing as the Franks. On planes, as usual, again it's the group stage map, and as usual, since it's group stage, it's best of one. So, time to go over the Saxon build. He has his chieftain with Gedrick General, again, very good choice. Rally, 3 Nordic Horse Lords over here, bronze 1, 3 Nordic Horse Lords on his left, 2 bronze 1, 1 vanilla, so slight change in his build, I guess. Then he has a Nordic Spearman unit on each flank. In the center we see 3 Hearth Guards, and all the way in the back 4 Nordic Axe Warriors. Again, these guys are a risk-reward unit, I guess. So as long as they don't get shot, they should do fairly well. Now I'm gonna go over the Frankish build. We'll see how it's gonna go. Up front we see 3 Germanic archers supported by 3 Germanic pikes. Behind those, a mix of units actually, so 2 Germanic spearmen, both are bronze 1, and it's 1 on each flank. In the center we have 2 Royal Instructiones, silver, not silver, bronze 1 again, and on the flanks noble Germanic swordsmen. We also have another crossbow unit all the way in the back. It's good to put it over there because if it's in the front line, it's just gonna get sniped by archers, but no archers this time. For the rest of his build, well, we can see that his general unit is in a Frankish. He's a Frankish general, and he has brace. Also 2 silver upgrades. The rest of his units, let's see, 2 Germanic horsemen on his left, silver 3, silver 2, and then 3 Germanic horsemen over here. Silver 2, bronze 3, and silver 2. So that seems to be the build. Let's start the battle and see how it is, how it goes. Because I do like both builds, but the build of Teddy is very high risk, high reward. So he has to do things he has to time his attack correctly. Otherwise, he's just going to end up kited to death by the Germanic archers, because they will destroy his axes very quickly. So yeah, the Franks versus Saxons, pretty classic though. This matchup. So here we go, Nordic Horse Lords pushing up. Again, they are better than Germanic Horsemen. Yeah, they're gonna push up. So Germanic Horsemen here pulling back, 1 engaging here. 2 actually versus 1 Germanic Horseman. Nordic Spearman here actually trying to charge into Germanic Horseman, but some nice micro. He's pulling back those units and getting in noble Germanic Swordsman. They're going to kill those Nordic Spearmen, so very nice moves by the Franks. And you can see this Nordic Horse Lord getting focused by all this cavalry. It's down to 30 men. That's really bad for the Franks. This unit is getting killed so quickly. The spear's actually getting a decent amount of kills too. And it's not looking good at all here for the Saxons. I mean, they're trying to push through, but the Hearth Guards can't really. Yeah, they're gonna push through the Germanic pikes, but they're gonna take significant damage doing it because they're medium. They're not heavy or very heavy. Nordic Horse Lords here not gonna get a great engagement though. This Frankish general is boosting the units here, and the crossbow's still on the field, still archers on the field. This Horse Lord unit actually destroying the noble Germanic swords, very good here. Some is micro here by the Saxons. Nordic Horse Lords getting charged. Spears coming back here. Nordic Spearman. This Nordic Horse Lord is back as well. Looks like the Royal Instructiones are gonna do very well against the Hearth Guards here. Crossbows destroying the axes. Look, this is exactly what happens to the axes. When they get focused, they're just going to die. And if they charge frontally into pikes, they're gonna meet their doom because they're just light. So they don't last for long. This Axe Warrior routed, coming back though. mean, these engagements here, sure, with Nordic Spearman support, it's not going to go so badly for the Saxons, but still 2 units, then some sword and spear support. Axe is coming in though, so this engagement is going to go in the way of Saxons. And he's actually pushing through the center, which is good, but you can see those axes just being torn apart by the flaming shots right now. Yes, they're going to get a rear charge here, which might actually prove to do a bit of damage, but at the end of the day, they're just going to get routed very quickly. So the right definitely not going well for the Saxons. Again, the left, he is winning here against those noble Germanics and the Germanic horsemen. I didn't know this. I didn't think these guys were noble Germanics, but alright. I thought there were Germanic horsemen as well. Yeah, you can see it's just not looking good at all for the Saxons here. These units are all routing off the field with so many men left, these Nordic horse lords. So, yeah, they routed very quickly. But as you can see here, though, Saxons will wipe out these Germanic horsemen for sure. And the spears actually make it into the Germanic archers. Interesting. But Nordic horse lords about to get rear charged here by Germanic horsemen, so they're not gonna like that at all. Melee engagements, the pikes doing very, very well. So much damage. I mean, that's exactly what they're gonna do if the Nordic axes push through from the front into them. Over here again, looking very good for the Saxons. This engagement actually, despite the rear charges by the Germanic horsemen, Nordic horse lords will still win here. And actually looks like the Saxons are kind of like turning it around. This Royal Institutionis, though, is going to do fairly decently against the Chieftain with Gedricht. Though at least the Chieftain with Gedricht will survive for very long, though. And this cavalry is going to die. Germanic Spearmen might get routed, but Nordic Horse Lords will die in the process, I think. Though the Saxons are going to destroy this noble Germanic Horseman. More Nordic Horse Lords coming around. This could be a turnaround. A very, very nice turnaround. This Germanic Horseman off the field. And Nordic Horse Lords coming into the Frankish General. This is going to be very nice for the Nordic Horse Lords. Still more Germanic pikes over here. Don't want to see the Heart Guard just go through like this, because they're just going to rout here. Ooh, this Germanic Horseman should wipe out these 2 Nordic Horse Lords. No problem. More Nordic Horse Lords coming around though, but again, like, looks like the Saxons are gonna end up losing steam at some point. Still, that unit is not being seen by the Saxons. This Germanic Horseman, 45 men left, should indeed be able to do well. Again, the Royal Institutionis are tanking it out against the Chieftains with Gedricht. Because the Chieftains don't do that much damage, but they can tank a lot because of their armor, their defensive stats, basically. You can see here that the Frankish General is not looking good. Oh, he actually routed off the field, so this could be very, very bad for... This could be very bad for the Franks, actually. This Royal Institutionis will be off the field. And still some axes left on the field, some Nordic Spearmen, Hearth Guards. This could be a turnaround, but the Saxon General is not looking good here. It's going to get charged in the rear, and even that unit, as tanky as it is going to take damage. They're already down to 34 men, and now the pull out from the Germanic horses. Gonna go for another back charge. And this is exactly where you want the Nordic Axe Warriors if you want to kill them. Look, they're falling so rapidly to the Germanic archers. Here, another rear charge into the Chieftain with Gedrick. This pike unit is in a very nice position to support this unit in case it gets rear charged. The Axe Warrior off the field, but such a close game, and still this Nordic Horse Lord not being seen by the Saxons at all. Could have really turned around the game, but this is crazy here. So the Royal Institutionis are going to rout off the field, but his cavalry charge might finish off everything. Chieftain with Gedrick units still alive, and now we see the Germanic horsemen charging into the spear unit here. Might rout off this huge portion of units, and it might actually. Oh, the Royal Institutionis is still on the field, not routing. The spear's routing though. Royal Institutionis is still on the field. The 7 Chieftain with Gedrick might rout this unit. That would be insane. And it's routed off the field. But I don't think there's enough still. Oh, the Germanic horsemen actually routed with 21 men left. That is huge. And these Germanic archers Might waver and rout. These guys are shattered, not coming back. Nordic Horse Lord's still not being seen here. Ooh, now finally they're being seen though, and they're gonna go forward, but Chieftain's still alive. This is just such a crazy game, so close. But as you can see now, these Hearth Guards getting focused, and they don't have particularly the best morale. As you can see, they're exhausted, so they're just gonna not do too well. But these Nordic Horse Lords, though, wavering, they might get routed. And they are routed, so that is very bad for the Saxons. The fact that he used those units right there, because the archers were able to shoot them, and this should essentially be game, but such a close game. It was intense. Just 4 chieftain would get left. These guys just have almost no ammo left. The crossbows just did the damage. Here's the final few chieftains, and even the general is still alive somehow. But what a crazy battle. What a crazy battle. 3 men left in the unit, 2 men left, still not routing, finally wavering. Okay, the general is the last unit to die, crazy. 1 man left, finally routing, 1 man left, and army losses. Yeah, sometimes the morale is a little bit weird in this game, but we got to see an amazingly close game. Yeah, it looks like there are 500 men remaining left. 500 men remaining for Olkimos, but really, at the end it was so close, like anyone could have taken it. I thought that in the beginning it looked very good for Olkimos, but Teddy almost turned it around. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment or subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.